Today I'm making this DIY storage box out of an old shoebox, some fabric that I got at the dollar store, and some ribbon. To start off, you need to measure the 4 sides of your shoebox. So to make it easier, I just put a sticky note inside the shoebox and recorded down the dimensions of all the 4 sides. And then take your fabric, I got this roll at my local Dollarama, and measure out the dimensions onto this fabric. So you want all the 4 lengths of the shoebox plus 2 inches or so, just so you have some extra to fold over and glue later. So after you have measured all the 4 lengths plus the 2 inches, cut that out and put it aside for later. The next piece that you'll need is a rectangular piece that's just over the size of the base of your shoebox. So I just traced the shoebox onto the fabric, added about an inch or so on all 4 sides, and then cut that out. You'll need 2 pieces of this, one for the bottom and one for the inside. So by the end, you should have 3 pieces of fabric, 2 rectangular pieces, and 1 long piece. Take one of your rectangular pieces and fit that in the inside of the box. Then I just used some Elmer's school glue and then brushed that all over the inside of the box and glued it down. I brushed a layer of the glue over the sides of the fabric just so that it sticks a little bit better. Once this dries, it won't be sticky anymore, so you don't have to worry about that. You can also use Mod Podge, which I think might actually work a little bit better, but this is all I have, so I just used the school glue. Next, flip the box over and then glue the other piece of rectangular fabric over the bottom, like so. Next, I measured the height of the box. I did this so that I would have a guideline along the long piece of fabric. So here I'm just measuring out the height of the box onto the long piece of fabric and then drawing a straight line just so that I have a guideline to work with when I'm gluing this long piece onto the cardboard box. You want this piece of fabric to be twice the height of your box plus some extra so that you have the extra fabric to fold over the bottom. Here I'm just putting more glue on the sides of the box and then putting that box down along the guideline of the long piece of fabric. At the end of the piece of fabric, you want to fold the fabric over so that the frayed edges are not showing and you have a better looking seam. Then flip your box over and fold the fabric in. When that's all done, flip the box over so that you have the bottom facing you and just fold the extra allowance of that fabric over, sort of like how you would wrap a present. And there you have a basic fabric covered box. Next, I use a thick ribbon to cover the top edge of the box. First, I tried just using the Elmer school glue, but that didn't actually work out very well, so in the end I used some hot glue to glue the ribbon down. The final step is just to make 2 braided pieces of string. I just made it out of this twine that I found also at the dollar store. Make sure that you have the length that you want and then hot glue that down to the 2 sides of the basket. And then that's it. I hope you liked the video and thank you so much for watching. Bye!